Arman Tsarukyan reveals his strategy to spoil Makhachev's scheduled summer bout with Justin Gaethje. Islam had recently announced his upcoming fight against Gaethje on June 8. However, Arman believes the winner of his match against Charles Oliveira should get the opportunity before Justin. Here's what he said. "I think Makhachev should wait for us. We are gonna be number one contender. Hopefully they're not gonna book that fight and gonna wait for us. When I win, I'm gonna fight with Islam. Then we can talk about Gaethje. He's gotta wait for us. Gaethje gotta wait until October. We're gonna fight for the title in the summer. Whoever wins, me or Oliveira. Who knows, maybe I'm not gonna get hurt and fight in July. Hopefully I beat Charles Oliveira first round knockout, then get Islam fight for the title. I can't wait for that moment." The Arman Tsarukyan vs Charles Oliveira matchup is perhaps one of the most intriguing fight in the top 5. They bring distinct styles to the table, with Charles Oliveira showcasing sharp striking and submission game, while Arman relies on his heavy wrestling prowess. Darren Till is eager for a matchup with Mike Perry and has listed Jorge Masvidal among other potential opponents. After leaving the UFC last year, Till is actively seeking exciting fights. Here is what he said. "To be totally honest with you, my mind's only been set on one thing, on one person, the Mike Perry fight. Obviously he became the king of violence inside bare knuckle. It's a fight that's been destined now for 7 years, me and him. I'm really pushing for it. I don't know what his team and that are doing. I don't feel like they're pushing for it as much. Masvidal, yeah, the rematch with Masvidal, so get one back on him. They're the fights, so let's say Perry's at the top of this, Perry's number 1, and they're all just below Perry. So if I can't make the Perry fight happen, I'd love to make a fight with one of them happen." It appears that Darren Till is currently prioritizing money fights over returning to compete at the highest level in the UFC. Nevertheless, if he manages to secure the mentioned fights, it will undoubtedly satisfy his fans and ensure plenty of entertainment. Chael Sonnen firmly believes that Charles Oliveira is avoiding a fight with Islam Makhachev. In their previous encounter in 2022, Islam won in the second round via submission. Dana White later revealed that a rematch was offered, but Oliveira declined it. 1 year later, they were scheduled to fight again, but Charles pulled out again due to cut in his face. Sonnen thinks all of this indicates that Charles is avoiding the lightweight champion. Here is what he said. "How does Charles find motivation in number 1 contenders matches when it draws him to the only thing he doesn't want? And guys, I'm really not giving Charles a hard time. I'm the one that was right. I understand him. I don't pick on him at all. He's great. He's proven he's great. He's the second best fighter in the division. He has proven he's the second best fighter in the division. That's pretty damn impressive. But what I'm sharing with you, there's one thing that he does not want. This isn't Chael's opinion. I got my opinion from him. He told me this 3 times, and I just told you guys that he doesn't want to fight Islam. He doesn't want to fight Islam to the degree that he has refused to fight Islam." Ariel Helwani is also displeased with the heavyweight situation. Jon Jones is holding the belt despite being injured and expected to be out for at least a year. Many people are upset about Jones holding the title and refusing to fight Aspinall, causing the division to practically stagnate. Here is what Helwani had to say about the situation. "I would just have taken the belt off Jon and said, Jon, when you are ready to come back, you will get all the benefits of being a champion, you will get all the points, you will get to fight for the belt, but we have to keep this train moving along. The part that bothers me and many people about this is Jon Jones telling Tom Aspinall, you haven't earned this, you haven't done enough, you don't have the resume. If Jon says, I want to fight Miocic when I'm back, that's fine. The UFC needs to step in, for the sake of their organization, for the sake of their titles, and say, look, if you want to fight Miocic, you can do it as a non-title fight. Now what is happening is this belt is being held hostage because there was some promise about this fight. Fights fall through due to injuries all the time and never come to fruition. How long are we gonna wait? How long is Tom Aspinall gonna wait? How long is the whole division gonna wait? No one needs a title on the line when Jon Jones fights Miocic. Thanks for watching. If you're a fan of MMA, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you never miss an update. Also leave a comment below with your thoughts on today's news. Keep supporting the sport, and we'll see you in the next one.